Check my friend Meme Supplies' channel for more juicy memes. How many times have you been invaded? Poland. Yes. Philippines. You have freed us. America. Oh, I wouldn't say freed, more like under new management. Alright gentlemen, we need a name for our new constitution. Constitution. The Constitution. Me explaining how a land invasion of Japan would have been more devastating than nuking them. My parents trying to watch TV. American inflation rate during the Great Depression. I am speed. Germany. Ha ha ha, really, your speed. Then Francesco is triple speed. France in 1789. All men are entitled to fight for their freedom in the face of oppression. Slaves, fight for their freedom in the face of oppression. France, you weren't supposed to do that. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall. Okay boomer. France likes to surrender. Yes, that is hilarious social commentary. Not to worry, we're still flying half a ship. Another happy landing. Medieval kings and queens in reality. Medieval kings and queens in paintings. Me, how do I spread religion? Google. Bing. British and French diplomats drawing up the borders of Middle East. Wanting to meet a cute boy at the beach. Argentina. What if we just landed troops and took it by force? Thatcher, you wouldn't get it. When you want to visit Paris, but then you accidentally capitulate Belgium and lead a trench war against France. We all make mistakes in the heat of passion, Jimbo. Does anyone else see what I see? Denmark ready to fight. Germany taking Denmark in just 6 hours. Britain attacking Washington DC in 1812 like we have a city to burn. Lenin doesn't win the elections. Also Lenin, I'm gonna do what's called a pro-gamer move. Berlin Wall falls, East and West Germans, they're grooving. Kids in Sparta. Kids in Athens. Nobles of the robe. So wait, how much money do you wanna spend on the Palace of Versailles? King Louis XIV, yes. Who would win? A strong wall that successfully stopped some German boys for almost 30 years. Some angry German boys. When you come out of the bathroom at Dunkirk and everyone is speaking Kraut. Do you think, after owning something for 370 years it's yours? Laughs in British. Britain, why do you need to colonize virtually every single territory you find? My goals are beyond your understanding. France, abide by the Treaty of Versailles. Germany, lol no. France, I have absolutely no idea what to do. I suggest we panic. Galileo says the earth orbits the sun. The Catholic Church, shut. When you're in crippling debt to pay for war reparations, so you just print some more money. The master economist. US government 638 assassination attempts. Castro. Me explaining how horrifying it must have been to be a legionary in the ambush at Teutoburg Forest. The girl from Tinder with standard Eiffel Tower photo just trying to support her kids. Learning US history in California schools. Are we the baddies? Never thought I'd die fighting side by side with an Ottoman. What about side by side with a friend? I could do that. My knowledge of Crusader memes. My knowledge of the actual Crusades. Mughal Emperor. Eldest son. Other princes. East India Company. Roman Empire. Holy Roman Empire. Me explaining how the ancient Egyptians managed to build the pyramids. The hostage in my basement. When you realize that the Boston Tea Party wasn't about drinking tea. Me walking through the perfume section. Vikings going to Britannia, knowing that they will get very rich, or go to Valhalla. I see this as an absolute win. Learning history by reading. Learning history by watching memes. Learning history by making history. Me explaining how the Inquisition tortured people. My hostage after a failed escape attempt. America dumps 342 chests of tea into the ocean. All the fish. Faulty Soviet alarm system.
Launch the missile now. Stanislav Petrov. No, I don't think I will. Phillips head. Hex head. Flathead. No head. 1920s Americans. How are we all getting free money? Wall Street. British Empire. I found new land. Natives. Hi nice travelers. British Empire. God gave this land to me. Manga. Anime. Netflix adaptation. Splitting from the Catholic Church because your ideas differ. Splitting from the Catholic Church because you believe it's corrupt. Splitting from the Catholic Church so you can divorce your wife without an annulment. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. French during Revolution. Great. Who are we killing? A bunch of sleepy Germans on Boxing Day. George Washington. 80-year-olds from the USSR grew up oppressed and in abject poverty. Millennials. USSR anthem on 5 electric toothbrushes and a steam cleaner. Pope Leo X. You can't make your own church. Martin Luther. Okay boomer. Sometimes I envy Julius Caesar. He died surrounded by all of his friends. I'm sorry, is this some sort of assassination joke that I'm too careful to understand? Oppenheimer refuses to participate in development of hydrogen bomb. US government. That was very communist of you. Scandinavians when they converted to Christianity. We were bad, but now we're good. Edison. Hey guys, look at this light bulb I invented. Nikola Tesla. We stand here amidst my achievement, not yours. Berlin Wall falls. East Berliners. I am ahead to West Berlin. Pterosaurs evolving and finding out how to fly. Some insect minding its own business. Whales evolving and going swimming cause their bones only move up and down. Some fish minding his own business. Other countries when they lose a football match. It's fine, we'll beat them next time. El Salvador and Honduras when they lose a football match. Peace was never an option. When Americans shame the British for their colonial history, but most white Americans are descended from British colonists who later proceeded to carry out Manifest Destiny. You and I are not so different. Hello. Yes, this is Louis XVI. You have been sentenced to death for treason against the revolution. Farmers in the 1930s when they see a giant dust cloud. I hate it when these things fall apart. The Roman Empire. William Henry Harrison. It is time to go. Was I a good president? No. You were barely president at all. 18,000 armored men on horseback. Ottomans at the Battle of Vienna. Historical painting of Samuel Pepys burning down half of London after releasing his mixtape in 1666. Children are now tyrants, not the servants of their households. They no longer rise when elders enter the room. They contradict their parents, chatter before company, gobble up dainties at the table, cross their legs, and tyrannize their teachers. Okay boomer. Cold War be like. I wouldn't recommend shooting at me, because if your gun goes pew pew, mine goes burr. Britain in 21st century. Britain in 19th century. Other classical composers focus on creating beautiful intricate pieces. Peter Tchaikovsky. Are cannons an instrument? General MacArthur, after getting fired by Truman for wanting to nuke everyone, looks like they couldn't handle the neutron style. Ozone layer was discovered in 1913. People in 1912. The sun is a deadly laser. Everyone makes fun of France for surrendering too quickly to the Axis powers. Denmark. Teacher, we have a new student from France. Girls, oh I hope he's romantic. Me and the boys. France doesn't defend a forest. Germany. Everyone, you know, it's very dangerous to have kids with your relatives. The Habsburgs. Palestine, you took everything from me. Israel, I don't even know who you are. Some leaves fall in a cup of water. Literally all of Asia for the next 5,000 years. I'm still mad about losing to the Americans. I'm still obsessed with my loss to the Americans. Amateurs. What was that punk? Amateurs.
Is 100 a lot? Depends on the context. Shells exploding per minute? No. Meters of ground gained? Yes. Check my friend Meme Supplies' channel for more juicy memes. He posts every day just like I do. The link is in the description.